That is really stupid. I've paid for this. We'll just ignore that. No, you piece of trash. Not much going on today. Well, there might be a bit going on today. I gotta go to town. I blinded myself the other day. The battery in my auto helmet failed. So when I was welding this up, let's just say, it was shocking. No, wait, I didn't get shocked. It was flashing, which would be okay by me. But not with that kind of flashing. I don't know. On the nitro in the Jeep, there's a plug up under the transmission and it keeps causing a fault code. I think it's just a bad ground on it, but in order to access it, I have to jack up one wheel, crawl under the Jeep, take out an O2 sensor, take out the drive shaft, and I've only got this much wiring pigtail to deal with. So I have decided I don't want to do that, so we're taking it through transmission shop in town, the shop I bought all my transmission parts off of, and they helped me through the build and everything with some questions I wasn't familiar with. So they get to get my money. Take my money. That's my money. Well, it's Mr. Deeds yesterday, so. So money. That is my money. So I gotta go down and meet Carrie, and I'll be driving the truck down. I'd like to weld this today, but I think I'm gonna do this tomorrow. But yeah, I gotta get an oil filter for that. I gotta get an oil filter for baby Huey down there, because when I replaced the fuel pump on that, we have so much fuel in the crankcase, we need to change the oil in baby Huey for the thumper dumper. I don't know, let me know. Should I call it baby Huey? Should I call it the thumper dumper? That's what's going on, man. So this is going to be a lot of less stuff this week because I'm going to be doing welding in here more than anything, less animal stuff. Anyways, I'm going to get these guys fed so I can get going on the other stuff. Pitter patter, my friends, pitter patter. Who the heck is that? Oh, hey, Sweet Pea. You love that, guys? You're ready to be bred again? You're not in the condition to breed again, so that's not happening. It's +5 right now. It's been +5 for quite a few hours. It is definitely on that upswing right now. How's everybody in here? Nobody in here? Okay, that's good. Oh, how's your water? We did that last night, so they should be good still. Definitely no ice on that. Tucked into Mom. Hi. Whew, we're looking good, my dudes and dudettes. Well, let's hope that friggin' panel is high enough right now with the amount of shit they packed into that corner to keep them from jumping. Freight train. Yeah, we're putting a board across. Yep. Freight train. I'm gonna go do that right now because this could be. Come on, my Sweet Pea. I know you love food more than you would love boys. If you eat and get big and chubsy, you'll be able to be with the boys. Where you going, bud? Lie down. Lie. Lie. Lie down. Lie. 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 That'll do. Good job, good job. Wait. Through. What are you guys doing down here, you little turds? And then we gotta transfer this sign to the front post. Wow, they have drank that way down. Oh, geez, they're powering out that hay bale. Okay, they still got lots there. For now, we're just putting these up at key spots because it's what we can do. And we got these custom made at TMS Signs and Enderby, so they do all our sign stuff. So Dad and Mom just picked up this snowplow for the quad, and great piece of equipment. It works awesome. I mean, did all of this with and all the way out where we were. So Colpin, good piece of equipment, nice and heavy, really good. We just had to modify how the winch goes through there a bit, but I need the winch for moving the sheep shed. But we're off now to go count slash piles, category 2s. We don't have any category 3s, so that we can do our fire burn registration. So off we go. There's a little one there, but that's not worthy of getting a burn number for that, so that's a category 1 possibly. So we got one, and I think that's one right there is a category 1 as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here that are category 2, 2 that are category 1, and stuff I got to clean up still. That's gonna go yet. There's one. 3, 4. Oh, geez. So there's 3 category 2s in Ram-Catraz. I thought there was 2, but oops. That's what we got to pull over right now. So okay. this year, it's trash. I've band-aided this up so much, it's fucking done. Let's just pull it forward and see what we get. Can't be good at everything, right? So, not too worried. Look at how much I've band-aided this over the years. This is a scabbed on piece of board here because this split, this is scabbed on, those are scabbed on, this is all scabbed together. That's all been scabbed up. This was scabbed on. These were not even a part of this. I've got these out. These were free, so we're not worried about it if we can just salvage the tin. But I didn't want it leaning against there too much. This chain link is actually a chain link shed. I forgot about that. So right here, even once we burn that, we can level that, put this chain link with some posts down, and then get some like thin boards we make to go onto the roof. We can make the boys a nice little digs. Like, I don't know, I forgot this is a shed. It's not just a pen, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna just head to the Fireguard. Let's go, pitter patter, mother trucker. Alrighty, so I have 4 category 1s on the Fireguard, or on the main on that side, and I got 1 here, and then I've got that cat 2 right there, so I just got to update that. So 4 or 5 category 1s to move. When I stumped all this and leveled it, and I only got to here, so there's a bit of a mess. These are gonna have to be drug off of this slash pile here because I don't want these logs to burn. We got a little bit of logging to do, but not much. So there's 1. That's nice. Fuck, why didn't I put that anywhere? Oh, that can burn there, I guess, but it makes it harder. I was hoping to come in here with a machine and skid all these logs out and then grapple all this into the dump truck, but we've had deer down here. Tons of deer. So, oh, we're gonna double fence this up too this year. I think we're gonna get to this because this is all logged and ready to be skidded out. I just have to build a log bunkie for that, or a log skidder for that quad, which will come at some point after we get the weld bench done. I think I just have 5 category 2s in here, and then that 1 little campfire. And I haven't finished from this point down. I have to finish limbing all that, but things got away from me. Don't worry about it. Lots of deer. Fresh deer. Yeah, fresh deer today. This morning. So we got 4. I got 5 cat 2s and 1 cat 1. 5 and 1. Jeez, they've been lousy in here. Yeah, that's the end of it, because we just drove into there first thing, right down there. So see all this rock face I got to cut out? We're gonna cut this down and lacrosse and then smooth all this out. And this will be right to that point right there, right? There's our snake fence. This road looks like a nice sheet of ice. Plus 10, Jesus. Well, I'm gonna go home and have breakfast. That was fun. But yeah, I got 1, 2, 3 more slash piles I have to count. And we're good. Now we can go call our burn number and get that all registered. Jeez, 10 degrees, sun, damn. Why? Moxie, be better. Drink water. Don't eat snow. Drink water. How beautiful. Drink water. You're a good girl. The problem with this camera is the app it's attached to. We have a big memory card in here, which I gotta get out. I'm gonna have to go get a tweezers for that. Recently on this camera, it needs to be used to find somebody trespassed onto our property and they've been told not to, and they've decided to defy that order and trespass. So we needed to get the pictures off, or the videos and the pictures off of this memory card. With our other cameras, we just go into the thing and you can press the little 3 dots and say download, and it'll save it to your phone. Like, it'll just transfer straight off of this to your phone. This bloody thing, I kept trying to do the way they said, which was hold your finger on, because it's got 2 images, hold your finger on the image and drag it down. Well, it never friggin' did that, and when it did do it, it was doing the videos previous to the one I wanted. So we ended up going out, grabbing the memory card out of this to transfer that day's videos off of this. That's not user-friendly in the least. The other issue is we kept trying to, the other app we have, the ICC app, you can put your finger on the bottom and then scroll back and forth through the video so you can see specific points. You can't do that with this. The only way to scroll through the video is to download it, which now you got to go out and get the card, and it makes it a lot less user-friendly. So this advertised as it was a tracker. Well, they didn't tell you. It's only a human tracker, so that doesn't work as well. There was one more thing, though, that was pretty substantial to this. Oh, I just had it, too, and it just left my brain when I was talking because I thought I'd have enough. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, regarding the memory card. So the app only lets us record 1 to 3 days at a time, and then the app and the camera will delete those videos and then do the next 2 or 3 days. That is really stupid. I've paid for this. I have a memory card that's capable of holding over a month's worth of videos, but you're restricting behind a paywall what I can see. So to give you an idea, yes, this has 2 cameras, so you get twice the camera recording. Our ICC camera, its recorded video goes way back into mid-December, and we're into mid-January right now. And it trips all the time because it's on a tree, so the tree moves and the camera will trip and record for 30 seconds. This one here is trying to get you to buy stuff so friggin' bad, it is not worth it. So it doesn't matter the size of the memory card we put in it. This is restricting what we can see unless we pay for more. And that's just stupid. That is just a criminal. Like, you can't do that. So there's no point in getting a big memory card because you can't use it. So we're getting rid of this one, and we're going to get an ICC compatible camera. I can't remember what this is. Just give me a second. I'll tell you what the app is. So this works with an app called Ocam Pro. We will not be going with any camera that is compatible with Ocam Pro. That app and these cameras they're really shady. I don't trust that. You can't be restricting. If I buy something, you can't tell me that if I buy this and I buy a memory card of this size, you should be like, okay, when the memory card's full, then I'll start overwriting videos. Not, well, you can only have a day and then we're going to delete the videos unless you pay us more money. That is some bullshit right there. Do not buy these. They're terrible. I gotta go put up the board to stop the boys from jumping. I forgot to do that this morning. What the heck? Plastic. Yeah, what was that, monkey? I gotta get that plastic. Jeez, look at how wet this shit is. Oh, I might be able to get that done if it dries out. No. Mom and daughter, you guys still got 8s? Holy shit. The snow through here is gone. Derry, Tilly, you guys better be bred. I swear to... You guys better be bred. Why are you guys up here? Holy sh... I gotta do waters today. Sweet Pea we know is horned up, but these two better not be. They better have with babies, because... Hey, buddy. You guys not be... You guys better have babies. I think both you dairies got bred early. Hi. Yeah. Hey, oh, aren't you cute, bud? You're quite the dapper fella. Hi, Tilly. Hey, Queen. Okay, I gotta screw this thing up somehow. Like that. Hold it while I goo the drill. While I goo the drill, hold it. No. It's at least something. Sorry guys, I freaked them out a bit while I was running the drill. Queen bee. Hey big man. Hey bud. You shedding? Nope. Okay, I got very lanolini. Hi Fifi. Hi little blue boy. Every time. That's how you lie. Oh, we're good. Good. Was that your guard perch, kiddo? That dairy does not like you. A manure pile is a good spot to survey your sheep and watch for coyote. Gotta go to the dog. Your protege. You teach him all things about being a guard dog. It's awesome. If I face the camera down, you get a bit of the orange. But if I go up, it goes too blue. It's really orange out right now. If you look at the snow, I think the color changes a bit. I don't know how to change those settings on my phone video recorder. So with the latest update on the phone, everything is kind of changed. It's really orange out right now because the sun's reflecting off the fog. This is what it's been all day, just in fog all day and melty. We look, it's been right around 2 or 3 degrees and melting. It's not a cactus. So Carrie's on her way home right now. We sent the Jeep off to the transmission shop to get that little... It's getting a PO935, which is a transmission pressure out of spec. I thought it was a little plug on the side. They confirmed the plug is failed. Well, it's not failed. It's just it's not making good contact. So they don't have the parts for it. They're going to have to make a wire for the end because the part I had, that was the one off the Nitro, was too corroded to use, which is why I wasn't going to use it and send it to a shop. I can make it their problem. There we go. Look how orange that is, son. Look at that. That's wild, brah. Brah. Shaka, brah. I just knocked my knuckle. Shaka, brah. Look at how orange this is, brah. That's getting the color through. It's like 100% humidity out here. This is crazy. I've never seen it this thick, the fog. I can't even see these guys over here. And I'm at the hay. That's crazy. I hope the jerry can's in the front. Yes, it is. Oh, hello, truck. Oh gosh, the seat is adjusted wrong. So, Terry had to use the truck today to come down to work because her Jeep was in the transmission shop. So, we just thought we would come down and grab the truck today, so I don't have to get up at like 1:32 in the morning with her and come and get the truck. So, there's my dash lights. There we go. All right, we're on the way home. Kamloops City. See you later. Train. Wait. Through. Yes, it is disgusting out. What are we doing today, guys? Why are you guys all up here? Oh, that's weird. So I don't know what was going on with them. I think they're just scrappy and cheeky. But look at the blue sky burning through. Look at the sun trying to get its way through. Hey, that's all right by me. Considering like the humidity we had yesterday. Downside is look at this melt. So now, next week, starting Tuesday, we're supposed to go into minus 10 degrees Celsius overnight. From like +5 overnight. I think it was +1 or 2 last night. But still, that's crazy. For January, we still need about, I don't know, 3 feet of snow would be ideal. This is sketchy-ish. Hopefully that battery's still good. Yep, so if you don't know, this is a 120, 180, where? It said 180 dual on the front. Son of a, this is a 180 dual, so it's a 110, and it's a 220. All you do is you twist this off and toss that thing, grab this one, and you line it up. There's only one way it can go because it's got this little tabs on here. You hook it into there and you spin that on, and now we're plugged in for 220. I picked this up because the maximum power usage on this is 7,200 watts. And that's a 7,500 watt generator. So I knew on 220 mode, I'd never be maxing out the generator. Anyways, when I was running this the other day, the wire comes out right here and it was doing a surging thing. Well, number one, this plugs into this, which is a 240 volt plug that plugs into a twist lock 240 volt on the twist lock generator. So this could be wired wrong or not wired 100%. So we got to test that. That could be wired wrong because when we had to put this wire on when the other one burned up, Maybe that one didn't get hooked up. The other thing is with the house drawing power, one leg of the 240 volt was not balanced to the other one because one leg was going into the inverter and the other one would have been full power to the welder. See what our power output is on this. Get this warm to do an oil change and change the belts. And then I will also test this plug when it's plugged into that as well to see if this cable needs fixing. What the hell? Finally! That's pretty. Oh, that's boring. Oh, that's bad. That's better. Not great, but it's better. We'll just ignore that. That's better. A little bit better. That's working good now. I'm happy with that. New battery in this is working good. I'm happy. I think we'll be able to finish this. 220 is so the difference between 110 and 220 on this is kind of like a way different animal. So I'm not making excuses, I suck, but still you can see that like it seems a lot easier to get the heat in with that 220 because it just oh yeah. So anyways, that's just some scrap metal from this that I grabbed sitting out in the dirt. So this needs an oil change. I need to change a belt on it, and I need to put the guards back on. So pitter patter, my friends, pitter patter. Come on, how the heck? Is this the one I used, or was there a different one? Oh, yeah, it was this thing I used. I hate oil drips on my ground. There we go. Oh. Oh, damn it. There's the new one. Right, so this is how this goes. Yeah, this needs to go back here. That's right. There we go. Come on, get on there. Come on, get down on it. Get down on it. Oh, these new belts are always stiff. I call them morning belts because they're stiff. There we go. There we go, son. Now let's just get something. Where's my 12 mil? What I like about this is as you're tightening it, you're pulling the pulley over. That's nice. I can use this in a pinch, so we don't want to get rid of this. So I'll just hang it back up with the part number on it. So if we got to go get another one. Man. Oh, I gotta get these guards back on. Oh, shoot. Get these safety guards back on so we don't kill ourselves as the belt explodes. The radiator is back a bit. There's no way really to stop it because the only thing supporting the top is actually the belt. And it's catching into this sort of sharp groove on here. I thought I had it clearanced out, but I'll just feel safer if I put something on here. Whatever, it's only 6 bolts, so. Get on there. There we go. That should help keep that last a little longer, I hope. So what it needs is a little bit longer in here and a little bit longer here, and that'll push the whole thing away, but that would require a new hose, and when this one blows, we'll deal with it, I guess. Right there. And that is right like that, I think. That should work. Oh, and that's everywhere on the generator now. You piece of trash. Oh, look at this. You know how much work I put into keeping this generator looking good and clean, working like a champ. It's for you to leak oil everywhere. This is the old one. That's the only problem with these. I almost need like a bucket bib or something like that to put on these so you don't get crap on the top, so when you dump them you're not getting mouse shits into their oil. I just got to finish closing that valve off, but I'm just letting that chase oil flush anything out. I'll just be back to close that off, and then we'll top it up with oil, and this thing is done for another month. Well, it looks like that's flushed out, so now it's time to close this thing up and actually add the oil to it. So I'm gonna get that going. clean actually. So we're right up to the 3 on the serial number, which is pretty good because it's going to take a bit to fill that oil filter. So next is to start and run, baby. Start and run. 700 hours, the oil's finally starting to get a little black when you do the oil changes. We're watching the oil pressure as well to get up to about 40 to 50. Blowing across. Exhaust is looking good. Crankcase vent is looking good. Man. Look at that, son. Look at that. It's gonna be a bright one, maybe. They're gonna need water and they're gonna need hay. So I've got the hay loaded up and ready to go. So that's good. I've got water loaded up and ready to go. So I'm gonna have to do this in 2 trips because I am only one driver. So I'm just gonna finish the horses off here and that's it for today. We're going into Carrie's days off. So that's about that. I think this should be good for my next Sunday video coming out. I know it wasn't a lot of days. It was like 1 or 2, but we did a lot during them. So, but that's the week. It is what it is. With that, Carrie's on her way home now. Oh, that's the other thing. Next video, we should have more sheep coming in. Somebody's bringing us sheep. I'm kind of in the dark on this. Maybe Carrie mentioned it, but I don't know. So we've got 6 or 7 or 5 or 50, I don't know, sheep coming. So we get to new ewes. So that's a good thing because we're lacking ewes right now and lambs. So this should bump our numbers up because I think they're bred. I don't know much about it. I was left in the dark. I work at the shop, man. I don't